Good morning, everybody. Today we're playing Vengeful Spirit, and by today I mean yesterday. This is actually going to be a little bit of a different video. This is a replay commentary. I usually do my games live, but for reasons, this is going to be a replay commentary. Now let me go out and explain those reasons to you. First of all, the way this is going to work is I just have it on player perspective, on me, right? So what I'm going to be talking about is like what I was doing, and I'm going to talk shit about it, right? Like... You know how people on YouTube, they always have the greatest old time doing like backseat gaming on all of the people they watch on YouTube or on Twitch, right? It's always like, oh, you're terrible there. Oh, you don't know how to play Monkey King. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna do that with myself right now. Let's fucking go. Right? But not even just that. This video is sponsored, brought to you by Greg, Leah, and Fang, who wanted to see a support-only team. Now, regarding that support-only team, I spent literally 10 hours playing, trying to make it work. But the problem is, to get a support-only team, we kind of have to go into old pick, which means people will pick Slug and Anti-Mage, which means we lose every single time. Well, at least for the first few games, because what we did is like free bar support, which is you go into the support list in Dota, right? You go into the support window, and then you can select how many bars, like how hard of a support do you want. And we did it with free bar. Fucking impossible. We changed it up. This is only 2-bar support, a lot more possible. However, I had this game last night, and I recorded it, and everything was great. Honestly, I was super happy with it. Right? I was like, yeah, let's go. But then, idiot that I am, fucking moron that I am, I didn't record it. I had my OBS on preview as opposed to recording. Which, by the way, in case you don't know how OBS works, which is the software I use to record my videos, but preview and recording looks almost exactly the same. It really does. It is a tiny bit of a difference. I wish it was more obvious whether or not you're previewing or recording. I really wish so. But fuck it, dude. I screwed up and I didn't have the video. But I actually really liked the game that we had. I thought it was a really funny, entertaining game. And as such, what I'm going to do right now, and it's also something I kind of want to try out, you know, I want to see your response to it. Because at first I was super frustrated, right? Like, frustrated. I mean, last night, I finished up that game, right? And I felt so good because I'm like, I finally did it. I finally got this fucking video done, right? And then I see preview. It's in preview mode. I check my recordings. There's nothing. There's no recording. There is nothing. So at that point, I am just so unbelievably frustrated, right? I got so upset by this. I couldn't go to sleep for like an hour and a half afterwards. And it was already 1 a.m., right? So I stayed up until almost 3 a.m. because I just got so upset by that. And I don't know, maybe that seems unreasonable. You gotta keep in mind, right? I tried recording a game with the support-only strat for literally 10 hours. And then when I think I finally have it, it just falls flat on its face. And I realize I fucked up so bad, I don't have anything. Right? Anyway, this is where we kill the axe because he overextended and I stab him with a magic missile. We're doing a Vengeful Spirit carry here. So as I've already mentioned, this is going to be a 5-man supporting strategy. We originally tried the 3-bar support run. It doesn't fucking work, right? Like, if any of you can make it work, fucking sick. I couldn't. I tried forever, right? But, it's just like every single game we got counterpicked, and that kind of strategy does not work at all if you get counterpicked. If you get counterpicked there, you just lose. It's just not even funny. Yeah, he's dead. He overextended. You can't do that, right? It's really that simple. Now, we got that Dazzle on our team, which I don't really know. Like, this Dazzle, you will see him do that later. He likes to really run in on the axe and just, like, get the maximum heal bomb. It's totally not worth it. He almost dies at multiple points because of it. And I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, so, like, I was super frustrated with that. And I'm like, oh my god, just shoot me. Just end it right now, right? Like, just put me out of my misery. And then I was all ready to like go and just do it again, I guess, you know, just keep recording. But then I had an idea because, again, I really liked this game. I thought this was a cool game, and you'll see in a second why, right? Well, not in a second. This right here is a horribly failed gank attempt. This is just... I get a haste rune here, right? I pick up the haste rune, and I'm shouting at this guy, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! He's just not letting me past. He's just not letting me pass. And I'm like, oh my god. Well, I could have walked around him, but at that point, why even have a haste rune, right? Like, what's the fucking benefit? And I'm like on voice. I'm just like, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. That was the worst fucking thing, man. Alright. But yeah, but then I had the thought, alright, you know what, I could just do a replay commentary, I guess, you know, that way I have a video, I still get to show the game, it's not what I usually do, but fuck, sounds fun, right, I'm sure I can make it funny, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now, and actually, the more I thought about that idea after I had it, the more I liked it, the more I was like, hey, I don't know, this actually seems kind of neat, alright, and if people like it, then I can do that kind of video more often. Right, because I know, I think Purge makes a lot of videos like that. Now, admittedly, I don't watch Purge's content. And there is not supposed to be any disrespect towards Purge. I just don't watch any Dota content. Right, like the only Dota content I watch ever are tournaments. And even that, only really. Right, and it's just because I already do so much Dota. I just kind of, you know, this is what I mean. Look at him. He just runs in like a goddamn maniac for really no reason. Oh man, like if the axe had just spun one more time, the Dazzle would have died right there. But alright, hey, whatever. But you know, this kind of like made me think where, you know, this could mean that, you know, sometimes I'll just play Dota. And if I get a cool game, something that I think is, by the way, I was kind of hoping I could get the kill here, but I didn't end up playing out. The axe just teleported in, he got in the way, and then I didn't really have a way of getting past him safely and getting to the techies. So I just had to settle for sneaking out and just, you know, accepting my fate, kind of. Alright, just, well, I mean, that sucks a bit, but cool. Alright, I guess the techies gets out. What is my plan here? My plan is to go tanky and then go Desolator, right? So that means Helm of the Dominator, Dragonlance, and then Desolator. And honestly, I really like that build on a Vengeful. You are very strong in terms of like auras. Vengeful actually has a lot of innate survivability. She does pretty well in that regard, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tank up with Helm of the Dominator because it's an incredibly powerful item, right? That's gonna allow me to roam around the map. It's gonna allow me to be aggressive. I get the Dragonlance for stats, and Vengeful really needs the attack range if you're gonna play her as a core. And then I just get a Desolator for maximum fighting power. And honestly, that build is really strong. And I know Vengeful isn't really considered to be like much of a right-click carry, but I like that build a lot. I find it very cool. I can already see one thing I'm garbage at. I need to work on my camera movement. I like to keep my camera still, right? But things I don't... So, this is of course always the problem with me, you know. I commentate while playing, so I can't really just center all of my attention on playing. Which is like things I should be doing is like I should be checking bottom lane, I should be checking mid lane, you know, just know what's happening there, as opposed to just sitting there. Oh, yeah, Axe runs in again. And the thing is, at this point, it's well established, if he ever shows up in the lane, he will die. Every single time. It's just, we have too much fighting power here. He has no way of defending himself. Vengeful Spirit simply deals too much damage. This hero does have a lot of damage output. One important thing about playing Vengeful Spirit, just in general, I think, people really overvalue the E. Right? Don't get me wrong, the aura is fantastic. Right? This right here, the Vengeance aura is super good. It is really, really nice. The problem with the Vengeance aura is just that it simply doesn't do more damage than the W early on, right? It is just not more. And that's why you shouldn't really max it early on. And that's what people do. People max out the Vengeance aura for really no reason, and it's just not that great. Anyway, at this stage, the game is going alright. And by alright, I mean top lane has 5 kills. Rest of the game has 4 kills for the enemy and none for us. So that's fine though. I'm usually confident if my lane goes well, because I think I can, you know, just create enough pressure on the enemies after I you know, get some items. So I'm gonna grab myself my Helm of the Dominator there, and then the thing I really want here is actually want an Alpha Wolf. Right, and then with the Alpha Wolf, I'll provide my team with insane just damage auras. It's gonna be a little bit silly. I think at this point I did something with my cat. Pretty sure that's what happened here. Pretty sure that's what happened there. Yeah, you know, I had Nikita around, which Nikita is back there somewhere. Oh, wait, no, she left. Shit. Never mind. There's no Nikita. Nikita! Are you really high? God damn it. The one time I needed you around. What an asshole. Nikita, stop being an ass. And stop peeing on things. She's still peeing on things. Alright. Kind of hoping to get the axe here, but he's too far out. He's too far out. At least at this point. But then I realized I got the swap! Look at that! And then I kill him. That's how it goes. Half of the Dominator's ready. So yeah, again, at this stage, I'm just kind of like hoping to farm up my Dragon Lance, and after I have my Dragon Lance, I want to be really, really active. Right? Like, that is the plan. Get the Dragon Lance, and then just beat people up. Generally a decent idea. Now, I could upgrade the Aquila, but I don't really want to upgrade the Aquila too much, because the problem with the upgraded Aquila, or like with the upgraded Basilisk, I suppose, is we're going to end up in a situation where we have so many small items that are all worth something, and I don't really want to drop anything, right? And we can't have that. We can't have too many small things. That just doesn't really work. Right, we gotta limit ourselves to some extent. That's the way I just go grab the bounty. Usually I would kill that camp, but this camp is a little bit too large for me to like easily take down. So I just gotta start working on it, and it's gonna take a little while. And yeah, that's kind of how that is going to be. But honestly, I'm not even doing that bad. Like, I thought watching myself play would be a lot more cringeworthy than this. Because, like, seriously, like, watching yourself do anything is just the worst thing in the world, isn't it? I mean, people always talk about their voice, right? Like, they can't listen to their own voice. Like, they just die. No, I don't really have that problem. I think I sound reasonable. You know, I also had to listen. I have had to listen to myself speak frequently enough that I'm kind of immune to that. But god fucking damn it, I hate seeing myself on camera for some reason. Oh, that reminds me. Now, I went to this, like, this event for this game at one point, right? And I was casting for that game, right? And what happened was, that was actually the first time I was casting in, like, a kind of like a studio environment. And they had a little screen up at the top where you could see yourself, right? Where you could see what the stream sees. So if they were on us, right, the camera was on us while I was casting, what kept happening is I kept staring at the screen, right? And I don't know why. I just got so distracted by myself. I'm just like, who put this fucking retard up there? Why would anybody do that, right? It was just so weird. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but made a bit of sense to me. You know, something that happened to me today. This is nice. I just get to talk shit. Ozzy did. I don't know what he was thinking. That just won't work. That was just really weird. Also, I don't know how the Dazzle got a part kill off that. I'm very confused by that, but alright. Alright, but yeah, one thing I really need to do though is I need to, like, keep better track of the map around me. But that's something I already know, right? That's something I knew before I started recording this video. Alright, alright. But yeah, what was I saying? I got my Dragon Lance now. So it's like 13 minutes Dragon Lance, Helm of the Dominator. I think that's actually pretty fucking sick. Look at this. I got these fucking grass now. Let's go. I can't go into Networth. Let's go. Oh man. So I went to my grandpa's birthday today. You know? Oh, by the way, the reason why I used the miss idea is because I was like, okay, let's kill the camp before the next one respawns, and then the Dazzle just walks into the spawn, and I'm like, god. Oh man. Alright, this is gonna be hard. Well, I went to my grandpa's birthday today, right? He celebrated his birthday today. His actual birthday was like 2 weeks ago, but he celebrated it today. And I told my kind of like my family about my wisdom teeth. Now, my wisdom teeth, I know it doesn't sound like that interesting of a story, but it's actually a lot more interesting than you might think. The thing is that I have a problem with my wisdom teeth, as in one of them is coming in sideways. Right? Like, they're supposed to go up or down. Right? Because they're fucking teeth. What else? I got one just coming in from the right. And that's a bit of an issue. Right? Anyway, I kill this camp, and I put this creep on follow for me, and I see there's a fight at the bottom. I'm just like, oh shit, we gotta go help. Alright, let's go down there. Oh shit, we lose one already, but there goes him, and Techies just jumps in and suicides. And then there's Invoker, and I'm like, let's kill him, let's kill him, let's kill him, let's kill him, let's kill. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah. And then there's an invisible Mirana, and nobody has detection because we're fucking trash. right? And then the Mirana just reveals herself, and I'm like, free kill! Oh shit! There's an axe! Why? And then I'm like, oh, Mirana's back, free kill, and I just walk in past the techies like a goddamn moron. But it ended up working out fine because I killed the Mirana and I killed the axe. And by me, I mean Matt comes in and expertly snipes it. And then I see the Invoker is still around, and at that point my Invoker PTSD just sets in and I get very upset. And then I realize the goddamn fucking wolf is still sitting at the top in the jungle and hasn't decided to actually come down here and help me out at all. And I'm like, yo, motherfucker! I don't understand why the creeps lose follow if you teleport somewhere, right? Like, that seems odd. That seems a little bit odd. I don't really understand that. But, nah, I guess that's just how it is. That's just how it is. And this where the game becomes kind of funny, alright? So this is kind of why I wanted to upload this. Because we get the first tower. And at that point, I'm like, how about we just start pushing? And my team is like, okay, let's go out and get another tower. And then I'm like, no, you misunderstand. I just mean we push now. And they're like, okay, let's get another top. I'm like, no, that is not what I mean. This is what we do now, right? So we kill the tower. And then I'm like, let's kill mid tower. And they're like, sure, makes sense, I guess. Alright. So we go into the mid here, right? And I finally got my fucking Alpha Wolf. So I've been providing my team with auras and stuff. Vengeful Spirit actually got some pretty good talents. Like, if you look at this here, 25 attack speed or 8% magic resistance is alright. 100 magic missile damage or an 8 in all stats is just fine as well. 35 movement speed, 65 damage. Good. 25 magic missile pierce, spell immunity, 20% vengeance aura. Those are all really, really good. And a lot of them work for that kind of carry build, right? But so I'm just like, yeah, I mean, let's just keep pushing, right? And they're like, okay, let's go and get the tower. And I'm like, no, I mean, keep pushing, right? Let's just keep pushing, right? Why would we stop here? Why would we stop here? This seems entirely pointless to stop. Let's just go and get another tower. So we just like start working on the other tower, and I'm sitting here with my creep, and I'm very happy, you know. I got Battle Charles around. I'm not afraid, you know. I got my Arm of the Dominator healing us all up constantly. I'm just hitting the tower. And then the Deafening Blast Meatball comes out, you know, in an act of pure desperation. There was actually a mine up there, funnily enough, but that didn't really do much. And then I'm just like, oh, well, I don't really want to tank this, but we're gonna go out and kill the tower really quick. It's just like, oh yeah, I mean, that kind of works, I guess. And then I'm like, let's keep pushing. And you're like, you want to go base? Nah, there's towers up at the top. So that's where we start moving into the top. Now, the train is already there, and at this stage, I have managed to accumulate quite a bit of money, right? I'm getting really, really close to my Desolator. So I sell the Basilisk. I'm 50 gold away. I guess it's a bit silly to sell the Basilisk, or was a little bit silly to sell the Basilisk early, because it would have been nice for this tower, but it doesn't really matter because it dies so quickly. I get the Desolator and I just ship in the Desolator, right? And at this point, I think you're starting to get the general idea of what is happening. This has been one push where we have killed 5 towers up to this point. Now, it is going to be 6, probably. Well, we don't know yet. I know, you guys have no fucking idea, right? But the funny thing is, you can see that they are actually falling behind a little bit. Just pushing so much. Right, alright. The fucking axe comes running in. He tries to get something done, but that guy got locked down really hard in the early game, right? He doesn't really have a chance to do anything. And then there's Invoker, and oh, that feels so nice. Dust him up, swap him in, boom, down he goes. And then there's the techies, and I throw down the missile, and miss! No, miss! Shit. Okay, I got him. He's dead. And then I realized, oh shit, 3 of them are dead. And we got a creep here. I guess we just keep pushing, right? So we do that. We just kind of keep pushing. We've got the Abaddon providing us with attack speed. We've got the Desolator, the Minus Armor. We've got the Wolf aura. We've got My Vengeance aura here. I mean, although I only got 1 level of it doesn't really matter. I mean, none of us really have any levels at all, but we got the barracks. Now, at this point, we have killed 7 towers and a barracks in one push. There's the techies. I just punch them once, and the mine gets killed by somebody else. And that's the second barracks down. Now, at this point, usually you would retreat, but it just felt like a little bit unnecessary because they kept running at us, and then I'm like, you're an axe, you're dead. I mean, oh, hello, and look at that, it's a swap. And we get a double kill. I'm on a wicked 6 streak, and I think to myself, oh, why stop here, right? In the meantime, the anti-mage is trying to backdoor us at the bottom lane, but good fucking luck with that, right? Like, I mean, how are you gonna get through that? Like, how is this going to... Yeah, good luck, my friend. I'm looking forward to seeing that status report at the end. So we just go ahead and get another tower, and we get another barracks. And at this point, we end the push. And then the anti-mage, like, teleports into the trees, I think. I actually really want to see where he yeah, he teleported up. Okay, because I completely lost track of him. Yeah. But at this stage, we are a little bit ahead. Little bit. And there's really only one lane left to push. Now, if the anti-mage wasn't backdooring right there, then we could have maybe like just continued with the bottom barracks as well. Which, honestly, I kind of regret now, right? Because it would have been such a great title for the video. All time! Like, killing all buildings in one push. Which essentially would have been it, you know? But we managed to kill 8 towers and 4 barracks. 12 major buildings in one push, which I just thought was fucking hilarious. Like, I've never seen something like that. And now my team is rich, right? The Abaddon has got his Radiance for reasons that are unknown to me, but fuck it, who am I to question that, right? We've got a Dazzler with an Aghanim's, right? We've got Ogre with Vladimirs and some stuff. I think Trian got us Blink Dagger and some other nonsense. It doesn't really matter too much what is got. Blink Dagger, TP Boots. We've got here, we've got Radiance, we've got Mana Boots, Vladimirs, you know, my entire team again is just so rich. And the funny thing is, even though we are doing really well in terms of money, it's actually less us doing well, it's more them not having anything. Right? Because we had this constant push going on. They never got an opportunity to leave their base. They never got an opportunity to do anything. We just went through their life and took everything we liked and just kind of put it into a little bit of a purse. And if when somebody called us out on it, we pretended our husband was in the military, right? Because fuck Marie, I hate that bitch. I know everybody's always, oh, Marie didn't deserve it, but I don't care. I don't care if she deserved it. I don't care what, but I just hate Marie. She's an ass. And this is where I was looking for an alpha wolf and I couldn't find one, so I just settled on a little bit of a troll summoner, right? Dark troll summoner is what they're called. So I got myself the dark troll summoner and I'm just like, I can root somebody, I'm sure, right? I feel like that's gonna come in handy in some way. In the meantime, Treant Protector just kind of dives in right there. A little bit deep, but nothing too much. I got a kill, got the monster kill. Killed the techies. He still connects, sadly, but I got the triple kill just coming in, beating these fools. Because nothing can stop that Vengeful. And then there's an anti-mage, and I'm just like, oh, that's adorable, dead. And then the Mirana, and I swap her, and I just gotta beat her up really quick, and boom, the ultra kill. And then I realize, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my Zolkuras here, right? And then 3, 2, 1, the techies blast him into nothingness on the rampage. The rampage, we take those, and that's going to be the game. This was really fun. I really enjoyed commentating like this. This is so easy. Like, seriously, this, compared to commentating and playing at the same time, is the easiest thing in the world. Holy shit, this is incredible. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Killed the Ancient, and it was just one big push, clearing out all of their buildings, except, you know, for the bottom lane, but who even cares, right? Who even cares? Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I thought it was cool. Right now, I hope you guys thought it was cool too. It was definitely fun to see. And yeah, I guess that's it. Now, this does count as a regular video, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do the giveaway at the end of that. If you enjoyed this kind of video, right, if you want me to make these kind of videos more often, this is something I'm absolutely open to. I am absolutely 100% open to it, because I actually had a great time commentating like this, as I mentioned, right? This was actually really fun for me. And it's actually pretty low stress for me too, because I can just kind of play, and if I get a cool game, I just commentate it later. You know, that kind of seems neat. Now, of course, I'm not saying that we're gonna replace Baumi Plays like the regular way we do it by any means. No, not at all. Don't be ridiculous. But I still thought this was fun. So, today's winner. Yes, today's winner gets the Captain Bamboo, which is a courier, looks like this. And it is Jesmir Lenson. You win. So if you want Captain Bamboo, feel free to send me a message. Again, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this specific kind of video, then don't forget to leave a rating, because that's how I'll be able to tell. Alright, that's how I'll know if you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.